And these plates have two sides. The side that has the protective film on it is the side that's UV sensitive and has the emulsion on it. The other side is steel, and that's the back. So the steel back, I like to write information. I like to write the date, write it down on the steel back side. So steel side goes against the contact frame. The side that's going to get the exposure goes up. And remove the plastic protective film. The dull printed side goes against the emulsion. Okay, dull printed side against the emulsion. That makes good contact. Matte side of the glass goes against the plate in the screen, and the shiny side goes up. Take the exposure unit, put it right on top, and what I do, I take one of the old bags from that the plates came in, and I drape it over top, because when I hit expose for 5 minutes, I don't want that light bouncing around everywhere. So we gotta let that run for 5 minutes and get the aqua tint exposure. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna have to dust this with talcum powder. Okay? That's gonna let some gases escape during the polymerization while this thing is exposed to light. Take this really soft Hake brush, and I'm just spreading the talc all around. Get a nice even layer. And I'm not pushing with a brush, I'm just really just kind of tickling the surface here. And I tend to do it on both sides. Now that the aqua tint exposure is done, we have to expose the plate to the image. And what this aqua tint does is create a matrix over which we lay the image. So image, emulsion side, the side that has the image, lay the emulsion side down against the polymer side, so emulsion to emulsion essentially. So the back is facing up. Everything together, and we're going to expose this for 5 minutes again. Okay, after the image exposure, we're going to have to pull the plate out. So bring the plate over to the washout tray, place it in the bottom of the washout tray, and the magnet's going to hold it there. I'm pouring this water, actually I like to pour it off to the side. This is about 1 liter of water. Now I'm going to let that sit for 60 seconds. And I'm letting it sit for 60 seconds because I'm just going to let the water do the work. I don't want to over scrub this. Okay, I don't want to let the chemistry happen. And now that the minute's passed, I'll take this brush and I'm just going to gently scrub back and forth. Well, it's not really a scrubbing motion. I'm not putting any weight on it. I'm letting the weight of the brush do the work. You know, maybe additional weight for my hand. That's about it. But I'm not pushing hard. Now I just changed the direction that I move this brush, just to make sure I'm getting the entire surface and different people have different theories about how you should do this, and there are a lot of different ways that work. I think the important thing to remember is that you just keep moving slowly in a steady pace, and that you move and cover the entire surface somewhat randomly. Okay, I've done that for a minute, and that's all I want. I take the corner of this acetate and pull it up so I can recover the plate. And I'm going to bring that out to dry off right away. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, take these paper towels, and I'm just blotting. That gets a lot of the water off, but not all of it. Take this and ball it up, and I'm looking to see where the big puddles are. I'm just blotting gently. See, I'm not pushing, I'm not scrubbing, I'm just blotting the water. Okay, that's it. There's still going to be a little bit of water, but what I'll do is move immediately over here. Take these gloves off because they're contaminated. Go right to the hair dryer. And that's it. All the standing water is now gone. Okay, so it's dry. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over this with a hair dryer for another 7 minutes, just to make sure everything is heat set. So let me set my... It's actually pretty warm. So it's heat set. Now take a careful look at this. Take a careful look at the color. It's fairly green. This is dried, exposed, dried, heat set, and now we have to post-expose it. Okay, look at this green color. We're going to post-expose it for at least the 5 minutes. I actually like to double the exposure time. So I'm going to post-expose this for 10 minutes and finish the curing process. All right, now take a look at the difference in color. Okay, this one on the left has been processed fully and had a nice long post-exposure. Actually, I post-exposed it for 10 minutes and then I left it in a northern-facing window overnight. So by the time I got in to the studio the next morning, it had seen about 3 hours of diffuse northern-facing light from the morning. So I knew it was fully cured. Now I wouldn't want to leave it in direct sunlight, otherwise it would get brittle. This one is fully exposed, had the aquatint exposure, the image exposure, and washout and heat cure. But it hasn't been post-exposed yet, so this needs a 10-minute post-exposure. So just so you can see the difference, you know, if it's still a little green, you probably need to expose it, do some long post-exposure like this one needs. If it turns more of a blue, kind of aqua green, that's the color of a fully exposed and cured plate.